Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm LeeLee and thanks for joining me on today's video. Today we are starting something new, something green, and just a little bit chaotic. Meet Floretta Green. She's a spirited, artsy sim with a flair for melody and a deep love for handmade living. With her creative, art lover, and high maintenance traits, she is rarely seen without her guitar or a strong opinion on vintage yarn. Our girl is tuning up for lilsimsie's new Very Veggie challenge, and she's ready to strum, stitch, and sew her way to a more sustainable life. I'll pop up the rules for Gen 1, which is broccoli, so you can see what she'll be tackling. And I'll also have the challenge rules linked in my description below, so be sure to check them out. Currently, she's living in Willow Creek within the Ratboysims save file. She just moved on to her charming green tone plot of land and has 0 simoleons in her pocket. Her aspiration is Lady of the Knits. She dreams of cozy nights spent crafting socks and serenading, hopefully a new love interest with sweet acoustic melodies. Her artistry isn't in brushstrokes, it's in guitar strings, where she finds peace, expression, and just maybe a path to simoleons without punching a clock. So I have her fishing right now because I want her to get a little bit of money in her pocket. I did see her catch a fish, which is worth 41 simoleons. We're going to sell that. There's no special rules in this challenge of how you can sell your items. So we're going to sell things from the inventory, but I won't do it as much. And her traits I read off were creative, she's high maintenance, and she's an art lover. If you check her nails and her rings, I gave that to her because she is high maintenance. So we're going to have to work around that. Great, she just reached level 2. She is an art lover, but for her art and her creativity, I'm going to focus on building her guitar skill, because in my Rags to Riches for the business and hobbies pack, I'm already doing pottery and art. So I'm going to change it up and just have her focus on building her guitar skill. She is catching a lot of fish, and I know this is not for high maintenance sims, but she is making a pretty penny selling these fish. We're already at 85 simoleons, which is perfect. And she's already at level 2 in fishing. So we're going to have her stop here. I got to look around. Oh yeah, there's things that I want her to dig up. So we'll have her do some digging. She can dig this up too. And as I mentioned, I am playing in Ratboysims save file. And I just love how full it is, how vibrant it is, all the new sims that we're going to be able to see. I love it. So she finished everything that we can dig. So we're just going to sell this. And what we have to focus on, getting a 5-star business. And we're going to do that by teaching music lessons from her guitar. And maybe she can spread out in her artistic skill and learn how to do the piano or violin, something like that. So we already have 185 simoleons. Not that we could do much with that. Can she do anything here? No. But let's take a look around the neighborhood. We do have a community lot that we can visit. So we made it to the community lot. Oh, look how good this is. Oh, perfect. I didn't want her to start with her art, so I'm going to see if there's any instruments. Yes, let's start practicing her guitar. She wanted to do painting. And I'm just assuming that that's because she loves art. But we're going to go with the guitar skill. I also gave her this little happy walk that she's doing. I love that. Oh, great. She could also practice her piano. Now for the broccoli generation, her color is dark green, which is why her ensemble is all greened out. For her traits, she's creative, high maintenance, and she is an art lover. For her aspiration, she is Lady of the Knits. So we have to focus on this too. So we have to knit for 5 hours, start 3 knitting projects while inspired, and knit in a rocking chair. Oh, great. We're going to turn off this. End quest. We also have to max out her wellness skill. And she has to max out artistic skills of her choice. I'm choosing knitting for sure, the guitar, and probably photography or piano, one of those. And she is embarrassed because she is musically insecurity. It's hard to improve your musical abilities when your playing irritates everyone around you. Girl, this is a challenge, honey. This is stuff we have to go through. I don't care, nor should you. So she wants to become inspired, she wants to listen to focused music, and she wants to play chess. But I'm going to let her build up this skill, and I'm glad that this is around in her area where she lives, because this is something she could do and she doesn't have to worry about buying the guitar. She's already getting tips for simoleons, okay? And I was just thinking, being that she's on an empty plot of land, Is there anywhere that she can just sleep over here where she's out of the weather because it's hot? I guess she could sleep here, and I guess she could use these vending machines. Ooh, she could even use this. Oh, there's no fridge. Oh, guys, this is great for her. She has a computer over here. She could work out in this area, but we need a yoga mat. Great, she just leveled up in guitar, so we can have her stop here. Her needs are pretty good. What are we gonna have her do? We're gonna have her rock out here until her needs are worn down. She just reached level 4 in her guitar skill. I'm gonna have her stop here because she is getting hungry. It is 5:24 a.m. in the morning. She's been doing this all night, but she made some good money in making tips. But I do want to get her something to eat while she's here, and I do want to take her back to her home lot. Here, this is what I want to have her. Let's purchase some snacks. I do want to take her back home to her home lot so she can buy her knitting basket. This is all they have? No, we don't want this. And maybe we could keep it on her where she could come back here and hopefully be inspired and start knitting some stuff. But we do have to get her something to eat. Look how cute this area is. I love this. So she's on her home lot, so I'm gonna have her go in there and see if we could buy her a knitting basket. Oh yeah, we can afford it. It's only 75 simoleons. Perfect. We're gonna get her this. And she has 190 simoleons left. Can we afford a yoga mat? We can, but which one are we gonna get her? This is the greenest one that they have, so we'll buy that one. And she still has 65 simoleons left. And she's angry. Irrational hatred for the sun. Girl, get used to it. So we're gonna put this in your inventory, and we're gonna put this in your inventory as well. We're gonna have to find something to eat, but I'm not seeing any mushrooms or anything. Can she dig here? No. Oh, let's harvest all of this. All right, so she got her gardening skill up. Not that we're focusing on gardening, but if it's gonna give us some extra money, we're gonna do it. Oh, wait a minute, what is that, snapdragon? Yeah, we'll let her dig up this stuff. It is the next day, so maybe all of the other items that she dug up yesterday are available. She is loaded up, and look, she's already heading over to order some food. I don't blame you, girl. Give me one of everything. I'm starving. Oh, who's this guy? He looks accessorized up. I was gonna say this could be her love interest, but we definitely have to give him a makeover. What's his name? Nolan. Let's see if we could get to know him. We'll do a friendly introduction, and we'll get to know LeeLee Thing too. Let's do a funny one. Did she eat all of her croissant? All right. Introduction to attraction. At a glance, Floretta has a neutral attraction to Nolan. Okay, so it's neutral. Yes, girl, eat that up. Yeah, it's doing good. All right, so let's go to the bathroom. No more, no more. You are fine. Yeah, we'll go ahead and let her do an angry poop so that way her mood gets back down to normal. Now, I want her to focus on her knitting skill because we do have to knit for 5 hours and we have to knit while inspired. So hopefully she could do that here. All right, so she finished it. A black and white bear beanie in its normal quality. Let's list it on Plopsy. And look at her moodlet, neat knits. Knitting project complete. A combination of patience and passion and perseverance made this moment possible. Let's do another one. Let's do the green bear beanie. We should have started off with that. She just leveled up in her knitting skill. Awesome job. And she's so excited for knitting it. Right, so she is dead tired. Let her take a couple of naps just to get her energy back up. It's only 2:30 in the afternoon, so it's pretty early still. So Brittany Choi is in the house, so I'm having her ask for her autograph, and hopefully we can sell it. She is so nice. She just gave it to her. Girl, let's appraise that. I said her name was Choi, but it's Brittany Cho. What are they saying? What is it worth? Because right now, it's worth the autograph picture signed by Brittany Cho has been appraised for 300 simoleons. We're going to take that money right now. Oh, look at Eliza. And she wants to talk about art and she wants to listen to some focused music. There isn't a radio in here, so we're just going to grab a little one. Just grab one of these. We'll let her listen to her focused music because that's something she likes. Guy, do you need all of these drinks? Can we get one? Like, can we get this one? No, I don't think we can. I like how Nolan is just keeping her company while she does her knitting. It helps with passing the time because she has 4 hours already knitted. She only needs 1 more. I do want another celebrity come in because that's a good money. So she is listening to her focused music and she completed her socks. Let's just take some naps. Let's see where we can go where she can get a real meal to eat. We came down to Oasis Springs and we are checking out this noodle spot. So she's gonna check in, get a nice dinner. She's starving, and maybe she can do some busking over here. No, we can't, because we don't own a guitar. Oh boy. But we're gonna get something to eat. We're gonna have to figure out how to make some money. I'm telling you, painting is so easy to make the money, but I don't want to do that. We are just gonna head and order for the table. Are we gonna do a melon soda? And we're also gonna do a nice heavy meal. Let's do the chef's choice and have some minced noodles. So I had to put back on her hot weather outfit because it is burning up out here. Look at that. And also she has her guitar carriage on here. No, they're not doing woohoo in the garbage dumpster. Let's turn this way. Look at it says, out to breakfast. Floretta believes the breakfast is the most important meal of the day. So why does she have to cook it herself? As if. I get it, girl. She is so hungry. Where is her food? I wonder, can we dive for deals? We can. Perfect. Her meal is here. Eat up, Buttercup. She is so happy. She's like, thank you so much. I haven't eaten like this in days. She's almost finished. I'm gonna have her dive for some deals. And I'm gonna check the rules again, but I'm pretty sure we can make money any way we want to. We just can't get a job and we have to start a business. Look at her guitar bag. Found a bike. Okay, we could use that. She found a refurbished dining table. We're definitely selling that. She found a decorative egg. Let's see if we can do more. Dive for some more deals. Nobody wants to mess with this dumpster until I have her using it. Oh, and she found a chunky drawer farmer sink. Okay, so she had enough of that. So we're gonna have her in the meal and pay for her bill. She is in this bathroom. She is washing up. She's like, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry I walked in on you. Girl, don't go that far because you gotta go to the bathroom yourself. And we're gonna have her clean up by washing her hands in this sink. That's right, tell the old lady to go. And now she's tired again. It's only 11 o'clock in the morning and she's already so tired. Neighborhood brawl, no thank you. All right, one more hand wash and this should do it. All right, perfect. She's inspired. I'm gonna have her go home. Oh my goodness, guys, she has a green bike. Tell me the game is not on the same page. She made it back home. I'm gonna go right into build by and see if we can sell her items. So we got 140 for her table and we got 251 simoleons from her sink. That is good. I want to see if we sell it. Yeah, you see we can sell it here. I don't know why it was giving us a problem. And we're going to sell this too. And also this. Can we sell this? We can. It's only $20 though. I think it's going to be worth more on Plopsy. I'm going to have her relist it. So let's list it on Plopsy. While she's listing that on Plopsy, I want to see if we can build her something. What is that? Oh my goodness, it's Nolan. I forgot she got the pop-up saying that he wanted to come over because he needed somewhere to crash. And I said yes to that. I didn't think he was going to actually come given her living conditions. But he's here, so I guess we should try to build something. Not that we could build much, but we can see what we can do. All right, so let's see what we can do here. We can do this. Use the foundation just to put a little roof over our head. And then we can add a ceiling. Now that we have that here, what can we actually buy? Okay, let's just get a little cheap bed. We have 676 simoleons. What's the cheapest? How much are the sleeping bags? Okay, so these are cheaper. Should I get one for both of us? You can have the blue one. Is there a green one? Yep, that will do. And while we're in here, I want to see if we can afford a rocking chair, because that is something she needs in order to complete her aspiration. And we can. So we're going to add that right there. And we could just scoot this over here and scoot that over there. So we have our rocking chair, we have our sleeping bags. So Nolan has a place to stay. And being that she's inspired, let's have her do something. Let's knit medium length brown. Yeah, let's do that. And she got it. She completed her milestone. Now we have to achieve level 4 in knitting, knit while listening to music, and we have to sell a knitted object on Plopsy. Okay, we could do that. I gotta turn this off. And since Nolan is going to be staying with us, let's give him a little makeover. This is his everyday outfit. So let's take all of this stuff off and let's give this guy a nice makeover. We're just going to put a little skin on him. And let's change up his beard. We could go with that, or maybe this one. Yeah, we'll go with this one. And let's change up his eyes. Gap like that. And his eyebrows, we like them thick. Let's give him these. Or those. And let's change his name. We're gonna call him Cole. And let's make his last name Lee. Get it? Broccoli. I know, corny. All right, so let's get him in some nice outfits. So we're back with the new and improved Cole Lee. Get it? Broccoli. I gave him 2 outfits. I gave him that one, and I gave him the color scheme of green because if he is going to be in game, he's going to have to represent the color green, right? So I gave him some outfits with the green color, and he is all set. And I did change up his hair, and I gave him a different skin. But this is our guy now, so we are going to hop back in game. So I'm going to have her try to cheer him up. He is sad. And we're going to try to get to know him a little bit. Well, he's still sad. Maybe this is what he was going through. He was talking about he needed to get away. But she found out that he's loyal. She's going to talk about her dreams with him. Floretta wants to talk about art, so let's do that. Let's see if we could get to know any more of his traits. Yeah, he's outgoing. Okay, perfect. Not that we don't know that, but Floretta doesn't know. He's still so sad though. Let's try cheering him up again, and let's see if we could discuss his sad mood. She's like, don't worry about it. You can hang out here as long as you need. My home is your home. Let's tell him about her love for music. Look how joyful she is when she talks about her music. And someone wants to buy her hat, so we're going to sell that. For some reason, it's not allowing her to ship it. I think we're going to have to change out the mailbox. Let's see if this mailbox works. So let's ship on Plopsy again. Let's see. Yeah, that mailbox worked. I don't know what's going on with the default mailboxes. But she wants to talk to him more. Tell an engaging story. She wants to finish a painting. Do you see Cole being in game? I think they are adorable together. And she has a moodlet for selling her item on Plopsy. This sim made a sale on Plopsy. Having an internet stranger buy your stuff is surprisingly validating. Keep it up. All right, that's cool. And she made a new friend. They're getting along so well. So I'm going to spend a little time letting Floretta get to know Cole and let Cole get to know her. And we're going to wrap this episode up here. Thank you so much for watching. What do you think about lilsimsie's new challenge? I am loving it so far. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in another video soon. Take care.